We begin this morning, though, with that violent beach arrest. A young mother punched by a police officer and handcuffed in front of her daughter. Prosecutors now saying the officers will not face criminal charges. We're going to speak with that young mom in just a moment. But first, ABC's Gio Benitez has the story. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Amy, good morning. Yeah, that headline. Prosecutors say the actions of the officers weren't criminal. In that now viral video, more than 7 million people have already seen it, and it sparked an intense debate online. Some of you siding with the officers, others with the young woman.
It was the violent Memorial Day weekend arrest caught on camera. Stunned beachgoers watching as an officer in Wildwood, New Jersey, wrestled 20-year-old Emily Weinman to the ground, her 1-year-old baby nearby. Police say the incident escalated when they spotted the young mother with a bottle of alcohol on the beach. They asked the underage woman to take a breathalyzer test, which she says she passed. Body cam video showing what happened next.
I'll give you one more chance to give me your last name.
Just be cooperative.
Okay.
You can't lock me up. I didn't disrespect you.
Okay, what's your last name?
You don't need my last name.
Done with you. Do you have cuffs on you?
No, man!
Get over here. Yo.
Don't touch me!
You're about to get dropped.
Police say as they tried to arrest her, Weinman struck one of the officers.
Put my hair! Get off me! You're choking me!
The officers, who were temporary summer hires, restraining her, one seen punching her twice in the head.
You're not allowed to beat me like that!
Weinman's attorney calling the incident an excessive use of force. But police initially saying while they found the video to be alarming, they didn't want to rush to judgment.
They may not have some of the experience that the rest of our guys do, but we do our best to train them properly.
And this morning, county prosecutors revealing the officers will not face criminal charges, saying the actions of the arresting officers did not warrant criminal charges. Charges against Weinman include resisting arrest, aggravated assault, and assaulting a police officer by spitting.
And while the officers won't be criminally charged, they are still under an internal investigation by their department. Police tell us they are on administrative duty until that investigation is complete. Amy?
Emily Weinman and her attorney, Stephen Dick, are here now. Welcome, and thanks for being with us.
No problem.
Emily, I want to ask you about the video. We all watched it. It's incredibly difficult to see. Tell me how you're doing. Were you injured at all?
Yes. My neck and my back were hurting a lot more since after the incident. Had a headache for just like a day, you know. It's been more like emotionally exhausting for me.
Take us through what happened. Did the officers tell you why they were there in the first place, and how did things escalate so quickly?
They didn't tell me why they were there, but it was pretty obvious, you know, why they were there.
There was an open container of alcohol.
It was sealed, but there was alcohol open in the on the beach. Well, not open on the beach, but you know, in the open. So they came out, they asked me how old I was. I gave them my age, cooperated, did the breathalyzer test. Yes, I'm 20 years old. Did the breathalyzer test. Both tests came back negative. And then after that, I mean, they wouldn't leave. And it just escalated to that point to where they wanted to lock me up because I wouldn't give them my name, because I did everything they said to do.
Why wouldn't you give them your name?
I didn't really see the point in it. Something in my gut was just telling me something wasn't right, you know, with the situation, and I just knew in my rights that I didn't have to give them my name due to everything that they did. I cooperated, and like I said, I did everything they asked to.
We should mention you're on probation for a 2016 arrest.
Yes,
did that have anything to do with the reason why you didn't give them your name?
No, not mainly, no.
Police say that you struck the officer when he went to handcuff you. Did you?
No, I didn't.
And then the officers say you kicked them and spat at them.
I'm not sure about the kicking part. I mean, if anything, that was after the fact, after I got attacked by the officer. With the spitting thing, when he smashed my head into the ground, I got sand in my mouth. So when they got me to the point where they got me on my stomach, you know, after I was like, you know, done struggling for like trying to defend myself, I spit the sand in my mouth, which makes me look like I was spitting at the officer, but that wasn't the case, and it definitely wasn't my intention at all.
Emily is now facing serious charges, though, including aggravated assault on a police officer. So where does it go from here?
Well, here's an interesting thing about that. The Saturday when she was taken into custody, she was in custody a total of about 40 minutes.
It wasn't long at all.
She was taken in, she was charged with misdemeanors. After the bystander video came out and started getting attention, that's when they charged her with the aggravated assault. That's when they piled on.
Talk about the emotional reaction to all of this. You have been all over the internet.
Yeah.
It has gone online and gone viral in a pretty astounding way. What has this been like for you?
I've been real anxious over it, kind of upset, you know, just what the negative things that people say about me. You know, they see one video, one situation, and they're like saying all this, you know, all this negative stuff about a person, but one situation doesn't define someone. I'm not a bad person. I'm not this person that they're out here trying to make me seem like.
All the things the mayor has said about her, and she didn't go out that Saturday looking for trouble.
Not at all, no.
She went to have a fun time on the beach with her daughter, and they're the police officers.
Well, we will be following your case, and we appreciate your time this morning, Emily and Mr. Dick.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.